Yeah, testing. 1, 2, 3. This is Corey. Why not?
Sounds good.
Hey, I'm proud of my audio. I don't want to sound like I'm in a windstorm over here.
No, that's cool.
All right, cool. There you go. I got my day off, so I'm happy.
Yeah, I hear you, brother. Okay, so I guess I'll start
The
off.
question. That could be one of the questions. What's your favorite day of the week? I love me some Fridays.
Yeah, definitely. Welcome to the Deepad Rides Again. I'm your host, DZ Dog, and we're here with
Corey.
yeah. And I was actually thinking of doing like kind of like the whole nearest Q versus pan pizza thing, where I was gonna just like come in ominously like, Corey, I am here to reap your soul, or something like that. I don't know. It was really dumb.
Yeah, I'm here to kill you. How dare you
Uh,
have a passion for cartoons?
that's right. How dare you? That was crazy. But yeah, you are OhyeahCory, animation reviewer.
Got to improve every day.
So
To
aside
improve.
from,
Some people don't
yeah.
do that. Who does that laugh? I don't know.
I don't know, it was creepy. Uh,
Sure.
but yeah, you're in the animation reviewing community. Aside from, of course, Pan Pizza, who else inspired you to kind of get into that sort of?
Quentin reviews back when seemed like he was trying more.
Oh, trying more. What do you mean by that?
He seems like he's hit a brick wall. Like he wants to make some content. It just seems like his heart's not in it at the moment. Forced to
Uh,
make it.
yeah,
I mean, his content's still watchable. It's just he seems like he's forced.
hmm.
It's still better than average. I mean, I'll
Yeah,
still
he,
watch it.
he makes good stuff. It does feel like right now the production values are a lot higher, but his heart doesn't seem really in it. If that makes any sense.
He just got to find a topic he's really passionate about. That'll get him right
Yeah,
back into the flow. That
yeah, I know that
happens.
feeling. Yeah.
Talk about
Hmm.
Lloyd in space. That killed my passion. I ain't looked at Lloyd in space in like 10 years.
I
What
remember
what
that show. Oh my
what,
gosh.
what do I know about Lloyd in space?
Was that a
Something like
secret
that.
plug for your new video?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to get my passion through the roof before I talk about some Lloyd in space.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Right now, the next video is gonna be Ed, Edd n Eddy related because I actually have a pretty good passion for that show.
Oh, nice. I love that show. It's probably one of my favorite cartoons.
And if I ever get around to making that generic top 10 Cartoon Networks video of TV shows, that will probably make the cut.
Hmm.
That's all I can promise. It will probably make the cut.
Yeah, it's just so timeless. Like it doesn't try
Relaxes
to
you.
it
It's
doesn't try to like
relaxing.
yeah, it also doesn't like try to fit into like a certain what's the word I'm looking for, I guess, style or
For a certain demographic.
yeah, it isn't trying to like appeal to like certain types of kids. It isn't trying to be like, Rocket Power, which is, that was nothing but pandering to the whole edgy
And
extreme
because I've been
generation.
watching a lot of reviews with Antonucci and the creators and stuff. They said they were making the show for themselves, but they wanted it to be enjoyable by the kids. And that's kind of the best way to make a TV show.
Yeah, it's a good way to do anything really, is to kind of,
Oh
just
yeah,
have a natural passion for it rather than trying to just
because
appeal to people.
yes, but mostly when they make a cartoon, they're trying to make it appealing. They're like, "Nah, we're just going to make the show fun for ourselves, all writing it,
Hmm.
and we'll just see where it goes." Kind of like what the Simpsons do.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what the Simpsons do. They write the show for themselves.
yeah,
Oh,
to
or to write,
varying degrees of quality, but yeah.
to
Oh, did you
bring
hear
out
about
more
that new
effort.
show? That new show that Matt Groening's working on?
That would be the. No, I have not. I don't think
It's
I've seen it.
it's like a fantasy show kind. I don't remember the actual title or name of it.
Clone Wars Part 4.
Yeah.
The dark
I
Sith returns.
I don't know. It might be good.
They bring back Jar Jar Binks.
Oh gosh. I'm so glad that they canceled all of those new Star Wars movies.
Take me to your leader.
'Cause I haven't seen Solo, but it just doesn't look that interesting, in all honesty.
Actor for Jar Jar Binks. Get Tom Kenny.
Actually, I would like to hear Tom Kenny be Jar Jar.
Jar Jar Binks. That'd be interesting. You pull it
Hmm.
off.
Yeah.
They're from Powerpuff Girls on Helium.
All right. Well, I guess next question. Uh, dang. Hold on. I had a bunch of notes, but
If I do get a phone call, you can cut that part out for me.
yeah, no problem.
All right, I am expecting a phone call, but we'll see if that happens.
Yeah.
We'll do.
Let's see. So, do you have any other interests aside from animation that you maybe like to bring into your video or channel?
I mean, I'm a big Smash Bros player. That's why I use a lot of Smash Bros effects in my videos. I actually play it for money sometimes.
Hmm.
Like I'm pretty good, and I mean, I practice a decent amount of time. But that game for me is just very easy to play. It seems like it's very fundamental. Like I play Melee and Smash 4 the most. The new one coming out.
Oh yeah, that one looks awesome. Even though it's just
Thing,
basically a port.
yeah, we have a thing downtown. We have like a card shop where a bunch of weeaboos and a bunch of people show up, and we play like Yu-Gi-Oh and trade card games, and we got Street Fighter tournaments, Smash tournaments, Tekken tournaments, all those fun fighting game tournaments, and we just you pay $10 as you play, and then you add it to the pot, and it's divided by certain percentages for the winners.
Oh,
Top
nice.
7, 8, top 8. Yeah,
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
like it. It's pretty cool.
we have a local game store. It's called Game Over Video Games. I think they have competitions as well. I haven't entered in any because I'm really not that good. I just like to play for fun. But I'd like to actually go down there one
It
day.
pays for the gas. Like I go down there, it takes like $10 of gas to get there and back. And I'm like, yeah, I won $15. That's $10 in gas and $5
Nice.
for some chicken nuggets or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hmm. So we might see some, I don't know, some Smash Brothers pro tip videos.
I might do like something. I might do like gaming. I've been trying to do like flash games and stuff. But what I'll do is I'll play the game and just commentate over it. I
Hmm.
might bring that back. That'll be something I'll bring back before I do that. School flash games I want to play and show people that they might have forgot about.
Oh yeah.
Like there's one game called Monkey Lander.
Monkey.
It's
Oh, I think I
really
played that.
that game is very like the graphics are shit, but the game style is pretty fun to play.
Yeah, it's like a puzzle game. You have to like land this like
You got to navigate the ship through this
yeah,
weird Donkey Kong looking briar
jungle.
forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, thing. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, those are
Kong. I do not remember that name of that episode or that
oh,
that
the cartoon or
there's a
the
level. It's a level. You're a
oh, level.
parrot. You're a parrot, and you got to steer through the briars.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I want to say it's in the second game.
Last world, top of the mountain.
Hmm.
That's cool. We'll research that later.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, a lot of people are having a lot of nostalgia, I guess, for a lot of those old games from back in the early 2000s,
Tropical
late 90s.
freeze. Tropical freeze on the rise. Everybody's getting excited for it.
Oh, on the Switch.
They're making better games now.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. The
Decide,
Wii
hey, we
U.
can't just keep relying on the old games. Let's make some new stuff.
Yeah, the Wii U was wasted potential, but I think the Switch is just gonna take off. It has. It's sold a lot better than the PS4 and the Xbox One X or whatever it's called. All right, but if you want to move on to another question, that's cool with you.
Oh yeah. No,
Hmm. Okay,
keep it hype.
so or you can just talk and riff. It's fine. So, are you big into the lost media um community? I guess. I guess that kind of goes hand in hand with animation to an extent.
Yeah, kinda. I kind of like to do something like that every 2 months. Try to bring something that's lost, and if it's interesting, have a connection with the show.
Hmm.
Well, if I've seen the show and I like the show, I want to do something based off lost media.
Yeah, it's always
Yeah,
good to like get.
like they found something on that Jimmy Neutron, that Johnny Quasar,
Oh yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
I was never really a big Jimmy Neutron fan, so I'm like, I'll just leave it alone.
Hmm.
I want to wait for something I really like.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am with some things. I don't like to just jump onto the bandwagon. Whenever some new information or drama comes out.
Which for you two, it's good to jump on bandwagons for you two because the
Hmm.
algorithm is really jacked up, and you gotta stay hanging on to the caboose of the train, or that train will leave you and you will be lost in
Yeah.
atmosphere.
Uh-huh. It's a constant fight for relevancy, but after a while, when you're just following every trend, it just becomes so artificial.
Yeah, don't follow every trend. Just do like 60%. Be
Hmm.
respectable. don't
Hmm.
don't do 10% or 0%, or YouTube will be like, hey, forget you. Listen to
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah. Hmm. I'd say I'm about at like 5 or 4%. I need to work
So I
on. I need to
mean,
step my game up.
you never know. I mean, I just want to be I like to entertain people. God, it did like stand up comedy, and I always tell jokes to deal with like someone, if they're sad or something, or somebody's in a bad mood. I don't give them that pat on the back. It's gonna be okay, buddy. Your mom might come back to life. No, I'm not gonna say that, but I'm gonna be like, I mean, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna make a joke about something else to make this dude's spirits himself.
Yeah,
Not
it's good to be there for people.
that generic pat on the back. It's gonna be okay.
That's right.
Tomorrow's another day. Like, well, wow. How'd you know? Wow. Killers.
Hmm.
That's what I'm
Um,
that's what I'm trying to combine. I'm trying to combine just comedy with enthusiasm with cartoons. That's what I've always liked. Cartoons. I
yeah.
would always watch cartoons when I want to relax. I would watch them.
Hmm.
You know.
Okay.
Plus, I am going to try to make my own show in the future eventually.
Oh, really?
I got some plans.
You mind expressing those?
Det- aren't the details aren't worked out at the moment, but what I can promise is that it will be a storyboard driven show, and that we're going to have a lot of character development, and there's going to be certain characters you liked in the beginning,
Hmm.
and that might flip flop on you by about 10 episodes.
Hmm.
It's going to be more revealed about why characters are the way they are. It's going to be explained in flashbacks. We'll be there. Yeah.
Yeah, I like plot heavy animated shows. You don't see a
I
lot of
like
those now.
story shows. I like story shows. Voltron,
Oh yeah.
Avatar, Korra. Hell, all the same company, or all the same creator.
Hmm.
We love storyboards.
Yeah, we like your story-driven media. You don't see a lot nowadays, sadly.
A lot of people don't have storyboard driven shows. It's a lot of just one off episodes, which there's nothing wrong with that. That gives you more freedom, at least. There's a reason.
Hmm. Let's see. Oh, I noticed you. I watched that top 5 or top 10 fetish videos. So do you have any like, I don't know, not necessarily
I
kinks,
have any
but
fetishes?
sure.
That transformation fetish,
Oh.
those are interesting. That's all I can say.
Okay, that's fine. That's
Transformation,
cool.
uh, there's fetishes out there. I
Mm-hmm.
think
There's.
there's one fetish where somebody if you have characters underwater,
Oh. Mm.
characters that are underwater. It's like if you see them swimming or if they're under a waterfall, they're like, "Oh baby, oh man," they're like, "Oh god," they're just gonna
Yeah.
spew everywhere. He's always in the water.
Yeah, I never got that, but I guess that's how fetishes are. It's just
A
it's
lot of
not
times
really
they're
explained.
tracked back to the past or something.
Yeah, there's some sort of past trauma involved sometimes.
Yeah. Like maybe if you had like a really favorite aunt and she was always wearing fur around her, maybe you could develop the liking for furries because aunt and she was always wearing fur. And psychologically, you see a furry animal, you're like, wow, I like that. Who knows? I mean,
Yeah.
watching too much Doctor Phil, trying to learn all these psychological reasons why we act the way we do.
Maybe that can be a new part of your video. You can psychoanalyze cartoons.
Yeah, that's true. It's, the problem isn't yourself. The problem is that you're having problems with yourself.
uh, all right, well, that's pretty much it for the questions. You got any questions for me? That's fine.
What's your favorite thing about YouTube?
Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. It's just, I guess, what I like about YouTube, or kind of what I used to like about YouTube, is just how people can just create content and just upload it, out there into the ether for anyone to see. And that's how a lot of cool and interesting stuff that
This content.
we kind of take for granted nowadays. Like YouTube animations. Let's see, music parodies, gaming, of course, like let's plays, game reviews, and that's kind of what the whole crux of a lot of my videos are just kind of to kind of just appreciate the simpler times of YouTube and just that
Mhm.
there's still some good stuff out there.
I'll tell you the really funny videos. Those videos where it's like the commentary on a commentary's video.
Oh,
Somebody
those
commentating on the
reactions.
video.
Yeah.
Yeah, the commentating on a commentator's commentation. Like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I think I've seen a few of those. It's like these it's like two people commentating on one person and then they're getting commentated on another person. It's really weird.
It's really fucked up, and they're stuttering the whole time. Like, hey, and you're talking about this guy's audio, and you're
Hmm.
like, but well, what Jim said about that guy, he wasn't in the show all the time, and then he saw himself, and like then they'll go closer to the mic. The audio is all jacked. I'm like, this is hilarious. Watching WWE SmackDown with like night beam goggles. It's like, wow, what a fun experience. It was already fake, but now it's just super off the wall.
Hmm.
Watch them
Yeah.
throw people through a chair.
But yeah, I just like the user generated content. And I know nowadays YouTube is becoming more and more commercialized, and this is kind of what they wanted to do for a while. I remember there was this it was from Quentin Reviews, one of his Fallen Titan videos. He said that YouTube actually planned on trying to become as big as television was.
Oh yeah,
And
I mean,
yeah.
another shout out, like another creator that I watch is Peter Netter.
Oh, I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's a really cool YouTuber, and I draw a lot of inspiration from him because I mean he's got that same kind of dry, funny humor ish. I mean, humor is subjective, but the jokes he makes is like, yeah, I can see myself making that kind of joke.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
he'll be playing some Sonic game, and then the character would be like, "You must go to the tunnel if you want to reach the next level." And it'll say something smart else like, "Wow, that was the only other place I could have went." Oh, okay, yeah, let's go through the tunnel, cause you said so. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way I'm gonna go. The tunnel.
Yeah, I kind of like a Brutal Moose. He has a similar kind of snarky attitude.
Yeah, I just do that. It's natural.
Hmm. I don't know. I'm not as sarcastic as those guys. I'm more dry, I guess, with my humor.
Think the reason is I hang out with so many people. They're like weeaboos, and they like those cartoons and animations and animes, and we all just have that very spontaneous kind of jokes we just make a lot.
Oh no, I understand. Yeah, I have a lot of
You
friends who
mix,
are into anime.
yeah, you mix a bunch of people that like anime together. Most of the time, you're gonna get some really funny jokes being made. Because you're gonna have that. Maybe sometimes you got that one friend, that one guy that's like, "That wasn't funny. I didn't appreciate that joke, that show." Like Mr. It's like the comic book character guy from The Simpsons.
Oh yeah, you always had to have the contrarian who thinks he's better than everyone.
Yeah, there's always somebody like that. You never know. We have a guy at the shop that's kind of like that, but he alright.
Hmm. Uh, I guess that can be another question. Do you ever plan on actually reviewing anime?
I like a lot of anime, but that I used to make A and V's for like 5 years, and so
Hmm.
I got up to like 6,000 or 5,000 subs. I just wasn't having the big enough passion for it anymore. Being forced, well, I wasn't being forced, but I would be making stuff because I felt like I needed to make something because I hadn't made something in a while. And that's
Hmm.
just not the right time to keep, that's not the right way to keep, you're not making the stuff because you want to. I was making it because I wanted to for the fans, but I personally didn't want to.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? For the people that
Yeah.
were sub to me.
Yeah, you
I
weren't doing it out of passion. It was just out of
out of
obligation.
Yeah, I wanted to bring something to the fans, but I was like, I really don't want to make any more AMVs at the moment. AMVs every now and then on my channel, but that'd be about it. Maybe some cartoon AMVs or
Hmm.
CMVs.
Oh yeah, you can do like Pan Pizza did like this really good edited of like all these animes and cartoons, and it was like this motivational video. It was
There
kind
you
of like
go.
those Tanami videos um,
I think
back in the day.
I'll do Ace. I'll do some Gorillas music in the background. I'll do like Gang Green Gang AMV tribute
Oh
Gorillas.
yeah, yeah, because now he's
Clint
a
Eastwood.
bassist. I still don't get it. I mean, yeah, it kind of makes sense. Looking back at Ace, he kind of felt like he would fit in with that crowd.
It's cause the Gorillas. The band said they were big fans of Powerpuff Girls.
Hmm.
To collab and do stuff together. So they said anytime you want to throw us into your like newspaper articles or just throw little Easter eggs in there from that time and time, but they're like, hey, go for it.
Hmm. I don't know, man.
McCracken just seems like a guy that's easy to get along with.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know him personally, but yeah, he seems
I
pretty
mean,
cool.
he seems like a pretty laid back guy.
Hmm.
Most cartoon creators are hopefully pretty laid back.
Yeah, and then you get Dan Harmon, but we don't talk about him.
The only guy I feel like I wouldn't interact with very well would be like Jonan Vasquez.
Really?
I feel like I would piss him off. I feel like we wouldn't mix. I would feel like he'd be like, "Shut the fuck up! I get the get the hell away from me."
It's like, stop talking. Why do you keep talking to me?
Like his personality doesn't mix with mine. It's weird. We're not
Mm.
bringing Vader Sim back. Leave us alone. What about the movie? It's coming. Okay.
Hmm. Okay, let's see. How long have we been going? Oh, not that long actually. If you want to continue, I guess. I don't know.
That's fine. I planned my schedule out today. I just got to edit a video. It's gonna take like an hour.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to. I didn't want to feel like I was taking up your time or anything like that.
I'm good till about 3ish.
Okay.
I'm fine, man.
All right.
After 3, I'll be seriously ready to get back into stuff.
No problem. I was gonna do some stuff. I was gonna play Final Fantasy 14. That game. Oh boy. It's
I
an
hate those
MMO.
people. I hate those people that like stuff I really don't like. Those people that plan stuff and then they backtrack on the plan just
Mm-hmm.
because they like, I'm not feeling it. That's why when you ask me stuff like, "Hey, when can you do it?" I really thought about it on Friday.
Yeah.
Some
And
people just will say anything.
mm-hmm.
I'll do it
Yeah.
in 2 hours.
Yeah, my
No,
cousins
you
are like
won't.
that. They'll like say, "Oh, okay, we'll be down there at 3," and I was like, "Oh no, we actually can't. We gotta, uh, do something, and we'll be there at like 6." It's like they keep changing up the plan or the
Yeah, I
schedule.
have a friend. I have a friend that does that too. He's like, "Oh, something came up. I got caught in traffic. We got caught in
Yeah,
traffic for 2 hours."
I try not to do that, but sometimes things
Your
happen. I understand.
your goal should be to not do it like 4 out of 5 times.
Yeah.
That's a respectable ratio. Yeah, that's what I go for. I go for like 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
You
and
take those, you
sometimes
take those odds.
yeah, you're not going to be completely perfect, but you at least try.
Nine out of
That's
10
the
is
thing
pretty
you do.
good. I'm not gonna be like, "Yep, 100%."
Hmm. Well, speaking of gorillas, that would be a interesting, I guess, concept or video idea. Maybe talk about animated bands or music and
Man,
animation.
advance. I'm putting Hi Hi Puffy Amiyumi in there.
Mm-hmm. Everyone likes
That's
them all of a sudden.
this band sucks. Bunch of chibi waifu be a weeaboo losers. They can't sing. Bunch of
Yeah, they
chibi.
they look like they're, I don't know, 8, but they're actually like 40 or 30. I can't remember how old Puffy Amiyumi is
Oh,
now.
the actual people.
Yeah, the actual
They're
people.
like 35ish probably.
Yeah, they're well on in their adult years, but they look like little children. But I guess that was just the style.
I mean, I got an interesting fact. You know that song by the Offspring, "Pretty Fly for a White Guy."
Uh huh.
You know the song?
Yeah, I
The
know it.
song's like it's like "Give it to me, baby." You know that part.
Yeah, yeah.
That the "Give it to me, baby" part is actually sung by voice actor.
Uh, which voice actor
Can't
or voice actress?
voice actor, whoever that is. I don't remember her name.
Oh.
Kate
Huh.
Sauce, Kate Salty.
Huh. I'll have to look that up. Hold
Sauce.
on.
Yeah, that's fine. I know a lot of interesting facts. I just got to get down to the point of making the videos.
No, it's fine. I'm not good at pulling uh information out of my head. Sometimes I forget.
Well, a
Kate
video form.
Softly.
Like, boom, I got
So,
ideas. There's a video form. Boom, now it's online.
hmm.
Lunch. Yeah. Buy a chicken sandwich.
Hmm. Uh, but yeah, I actually don't hate that show, Puffy Yumi. I actually really
It's
like
life.
uh the pilot. I thought the pilot was really good because it wasn't like Flash. It was just traditionally animated.
I mean, as far as the way the art style is, it's very nice to look at. I mean, I like it. It's kind of blocky, but it works for the show.
Yeah, it's not quite Art Deco, but it's like
And
I
through
don't know how
our,
to describe it.
I was looking through a history of a video today, and the show that came up, a show I really forgot about, Dodgers.
Dodgers.
Duck Dodgers with like Daffy Duck, and he's like in space.
Oh, I remember that.
My God, this show, I might remember a commercial from it.
Mm-hmm.
For that show very fondly at all. I
Oh
got
yeah, Martian Queen.
like did the show last like 12 episodes or
Oh
probably?
no,
I don't
I
remember.
think it lasted longer than that. At least a couple of seasons. Hold on, let me see.
That's good. Nobody's talking about that. That is the ultimate anti-algorithm topic. Duck dodge.
That's right.
This video.
Fight the algorithm.
Duck Dodgers. Everybody's like, who?
It lasted 3 seasons. It's not
Well,
too bad.
I can understand. Cartoon Network usually made seasons last longer than some needed to, but there you go. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, was one thing they were kind of good at. They at least can guarantee you almost 2 seasons, unless your show just really stank. Off you in 12 episodes. They're like, man, forget this. We're gonna throw you on Nicktoons Network. Y'all
Oh
can
no.
continue making, yeah.
Or Boomerang, I guess, for Cartoon Network.
Doesn't really happen a lot if you think about it. Cartoon Network really tries to do good on picking up good shows.
Yeah, they've gotten better
Yeah, you want a
recently.
show, go for it. Like, Nickelodeon's more freelancy.
Mm, I don't know. They seem more like, I don't want to say by the numbers, but it's like, you know, they
Thing.
they have their schedule. They have SpongeBob, so they're gonna air that a bunch of time. They have their Nitcoms. Those, I
That's
guess, are
why
popular.
that's why they're not worried about letting other people try anything. Like this is the main dish. It is called SpongeBob. You guys can be some potatoes on the side if you're lucky. But
That's
good luck with
right.
your show.
Thankfully,
SpongeBob is
Dan,
the steak. You know,
of course. Uh,
like a couple of peas over there.
and the Nitcoms are the duck feet.
There you
Dan
go.
Schneider reference.
There you
Subtle.
go.
Uh,
Yeah, Henry Danger would be like the mashed potatoes with like that cheap ass gravy. It's like I'm trying to be good, but I'm getting crap on top of me.
hmm.
Potatoes with bad gravy.
uh, but yeah, how do you feel about Cartoon Network's newest lineup? If you're
The stuff
familiar.
they're showing,
Yeah.
it's probably better than 2 years ago. It's getting there. It was horrible.
Yeah, because back then, yeah, we had regular show, and it wasn't that bad, but I don't know.
There was like two direct. I think about like the whole majority of it was like magic swords, and they had
Oh, and
they
Teen
had some
Titans
other
Go,
crappy
and
show. Yeah, Teen Titans
yeah,
Go was it a bad, really bad. It was like
yeah, it was okay. It's
bad
not as bad
episodes.
as everyone. It was just oversaturated. That's the whole problem. They kept
Yeah.
oversaturating
It,
all those shows, and they didn't have enough. I mean, they could have like maybe slipped in a few episodes of regular show, or some other older show.
I say 2 years ago because like even the good shows like Gumball, they were making episodes that weren't like very rememberable.
Hmm.
Everything was kind of diluted.
Yeah,
Re-
I didn't watch a lot of
Getting
Gumball back then,
closer.
actually.
Yeah, I mean regular show was getting closer to an end,
Hmm.
and then in 2016. So a lot of the production was kind of rushed for regular show because it was regular show. But compared to what regular show people are used to, it was like this ain't as good as I remember.
Well, at least it had an ending, so
Yeah,
that's good.
yeah. I ended it. Some people hate, some people love.
I'm kind of on
I,
the fence about it.
that's what I mean. People are like, "Ugh, it was awesome. That dude died. People had lives." And then some people are like, that episode was so horrendous and terrible and rushed. Wait, what? Big fights and stuff. Fighting is meta. Wow. Okay. Yeah, they're that kind of person.
Yeah, they try to just overanalyze everything so they can look
It
smart.
can't end the show with a fight because fights are popular. Why end something with something popular?
Well, Corey, you can't have violence on kids shows because the kids might try to beat each other up. I don't know.
People want to see a fight. The show had so many fights in it. It ain't like the show never had fights.
Yeah, the show got pretty not violent, but they had an episode where
Ducky
freaking Chuck
Voltron.
E. Cheese mascots got gunned down by the FBI.
You got Duck Voltron.
Uh huh.
So, I mean, you got a bunch of fighting. Fine ending. It could have been slightly better, but I'll give it a 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
That's
that's fair.
out of 10. And I like regular show. I'm not the kind of guy that hates regular show.
Mm-hmm.
I can be biased. I mean, what other competition was there back then? It was like regular show and here's a bunch of pile of garbage.
And well,
Take
they
your
had Adventure Time, but I don't know. I'm kind of done with Adventure Time. I'm kind of glad it's ending now.
I personally was never really a giant fan of Adventure Time, but I can see why people liked it. So I'm not going to trash it.
Yeah,
It just wasn't my kind of show.
it's kind of that Tumblr-y kind of crowd, sort of. Not really.
To that show to kind of like it. I just wasn't into it. Now they did make. Now I will give it credit because I try to be honest on these things. They did about 1 out of every 10 episodes. They would make an episode I really liked.
Yeah, I think the later seasons, or not later seasons, but I mean like I'm gonna say around season 4 or 5 when it
Oh,
became more story-driven, certain parts.
it was like, do you
I think.
remember the story arc? I mean, because I had to keep up with a lot of this stuff. A lot of my friends talked about it. I
Oh my
did.
gosh.
I did. I did hear that the story arc was pretty nice. Finn
Uh,
lost his arm, all that
yeah,
stuff.
he lost his arm. He found his dad. He realized he was a freaking convict slash bum. He got all
People don't say,
existential, depressed.
Corey, how do you know all this stuff about Adventure Time? You said you didn't like it. Well, I still know about it. I try to be fair. I don't just push it to the side and pretend it was just a
Uh-huh, and then it kind of
adopted
dragged
child.
after a while after that. And I want to say around I think the recent episodes have been really good when they start finding out that there are more humans on U. And
Nice songs every now and then. I
oh
did
yeah, there's
remember.
some good songs.
Yeah, I mean, I try to give it some credit. I try to be fair. I try not to just poop on stuff for just the reason to poop on it.
Yeah.
Kind of guy. I told you, I always try to find positives with things. I try to find something good in TV shows. I was actually, I'm not even joking about this. This is a true fact about stuff like this. But I was gonna do the top 10 things that are not terrible about Teen Titans Go.
Oh,
But
really?
then Shadow Streak did it, and I'm like,
Uh-huh.
dang, now I look like an ass clown. But I don't know. I didn't feel like touching Teen Titans because that was gonna be my first Teen Titans Go video.
Mm-hmm.
You found good stuff in it. I was gonna say like, hey, there's a couple of references that were good. The animation, at least, it's not putrid to look at. The colors are go well, nicely ish. You know, they're not perfect, but at least it's not dull colors. I mean, these are positives. They are very small positives. But it's Teen Titans Go. I'm trying to find these positives. The voice acting,
Yeah, the voice acting
things
was good.
that's about it. I stopped at 4.
Oh, and well, what about Night Begins to Shine? That's like the only episode that everyone universally likes.
I would probably have to throw that in there to get to the 10 that I need. I would have to say, hey, at least the episodes air on time. Hey, that's a positive. Wow. I mean, I'm really digging deep in the barrel
Uh-huh.
for this show. I'm like, well, they got I can't really say the backgrounds are nice because they're really just
Yeah, they're pretty generic.
generic cutouts. I can be like, oh, the dark episodes when they're in the darkness, they do really good with the lighting. I mean, I was going to talk about stuff like that. I was really digging deep in the barrel.
Actually, if you would have done it like that, like kind of just you desperately trying to think of things or positive things to say about the show,
Worst
it would
thing
have
you've
been
ever
actually
heard.
really funny if you did it like that.
I should have. I procrastinated and I was like, it's Teen Titans Go. I'm done with this show. I don't want to talk about it. And
Hmm. Well, there's
it's
always
so fun.
Thundercats Roar. Everyone's in an uproar about that. So when that comes out, you could make a positive video about it, like when the episodes start airing.
It ruined my childhood.
Uh-huh. I don't know. It doesn't look awful, but it just looks so generic. It looks like everything else that's coming out now. Doesn't have much of a personality, really.
I mean, I'm a pretty big fan of Thundercats. I mean, I'm a bigger fan of SWAT Cats.
Oh yeah, love that
Cats,
show.
I can tell that SWAT Cats does have some problems, but the
Hmm.
problems it has, it doesn't bother me. So I like the show. Like if I did a top 10 Cartoon Network shows, SWAT Cats would probably make it in the top 10.
It's not an awful show.
Yeah,
It's just very. It's just a product of its time. It's very '90s and just
top
everything.
5, but it can get into the top 10. I can see it making like a 10 or 9th spot.
Hmm.
It's gonna be hard. I mean, you can't compete with stuff like Courage. That's gonna be in my
Mm-mm.
top 5. Johnny Bravo. I'm a big fan of Johnny Bravo.
Yeah.
As far as Adventure Time, it just wasn't for me. I'll give it a probably honorable mention. It was a nice show, and it did have a big cult following, so I will give that respect and at least give it an honorable mention. Because regular show was more my show.
Yeah, it was more relatable for I think a lot of older people.
People usually pick one or the other. Rarely people really kind of pick both. I
Hmm.
mean, some people like to pick a side. It's like there are two wars going on: regular show versus Adventure Time, because they were the only two shows for a long time carrying the network.
Hmm.
Be like, yeah, I'm team regular show. Oh yeah, I'm team Mordecai show. Those are both this is the same shows. Good job. You're a team regular show.
Yeah, Mordecai and Rigby show. Wait, we're the same team. It's like there's like splits in the factions. Like which
Had
character
that
you like
talking
better?
people be walking up to me, yo, Corey, what show had that talking blue bird with that raccoon and they be flying in space all the time? Oh, that's regular show. That show is awesome. Even though it said at the start of the show, it says regular show. If you check your DVR or your TV guide, it might tell you the answers.
People still use TV guides, like the books.
No, they use it on Direct TV.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking, it's like, no, we don't have printed TV guides anymore. Now, oh my gosh, I feel so old now.
We checked the TV guide.
That's right.
Oh,
I'll put in
which
a
Teen
VCR,
Titans
we'll record it. Uh,
play the TV guide when Teen Titans Go is airing? Hey, why'd you color this page yellow? It's got all the
hmm.
episodes. It's the big yellow line.
Uh-huh. It's just nothing
Yeah,
but
but
Teen Titans.
I mean, yeah. As far as making videos, I do like the cartoon community. I mean, I've done AMV community. It was kind of somewhat sometimes elitist
Hmm.
because they would always be trying to compete and who's the best. But I guess that's with anything.
Hmm.
Wants to make a Mount Rushmore, then you want to have the bushes of Mount Rushmore, and then you want to have like the soil of Mount Rushmore, and then you got like ants. I guess ants are ranked lower than the soil. This
Hmm.
is because they're not stabilizing Mount Rushmore.
Hmm.
But I
Huh.
guess that inspires people, so that's interesting. I guess I mean, whatever motivates people. Some people have to do that to motivate themselves.
Yeah, they always have to like
Like, dang, I'm terrible.
self-aggrandize.
Like, dang, I'm terrible. I gotta be
Yeah.
better. Oh,
And I
good
was like
lord.
that a lot, and I still kind of am. I kind of put myself down to make or I guess to just like, have a goal to strive for. But it just
It's all
after
about
a
just setting
while.
a reasonable goal. Like
Hmm.
a reasonable goal for me, I've set. I want to try to reach 2,000 subs because that means I'm actually progressing and people are enjoying my content. I want to try to reach that by late July.
Hmm. That's
Reasonable
reasonable.
goal. It's not like 10,000. I got it. Book it. Like, nah, I highly doubt that.
Oh, you never know.
Algorithm. Unless I really hit the algorithm out of the park.
That's right. You gotta sacrifice a freaking chicken to the algorithm
Yeah, you hit like the
to get more
perfect.
scrubs.
Yeah, you hit the perfect um um genre to go with. All of a sudden, that you make like an episode or a review about Trump making his own cartoon, and then everybody was like, "Wow, I gotta search that." And then
Oh yeah,
boom,
that
it's
that new cartoon, and everyone had to jump on there. You know what's even worse? Donald Trump got 2 scoops of ice cream during his presidential coronation. Whatever. How dare he? We need to tweet about this.
he's gonna send people to outer space to defend the moon and those Martians that are coming for us.
I hope they come soon.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't hate Trump. I don't really care.
yeah. Nah, that's something else.
Okay, no
Cause like
politics. Or we
I was
can
gonna
if you
say,
want. It's
I'm just
fine.
gonna no, I ain't gonna bring up politics. I will say though, like, cause in my break room, like at work,
Yeah.
I mean, we have a television. It's always on the news.
Mm-hmm.
Like he'll come on TV, and everybody just like makes that weird face. It's just a weird face. It gets all awkwardly silent. The silence, like, "Yo, Brad, man, what kind of sandwich you got over there?"
Yeah, you're trying to just break up the awkwardness. To
No,
talk
I
about
want to talk
literally anything in politics. Yeah, I get that.
about that sandwich you got, Brad. You want to share that? Can't have it. I got it from Jersey Mike's. It
uh,
was hard as hell.
yeah, it's crazy nowadays. Or at least it just feels like that because people are just reporting on every tiny little thing that goes on. We just have all this information bombarding us, so it just feels like it's that the world's like really just chaotic.
Yeah, I was thinking though, like, I think I think if I ever did do like that top 10 video for the Cartoon Network shows, I
Mm-hmm.
probably would have to research it because there are a lot of shows
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that
Mm-hmm.
could you never know could make the list.
Oh yeah, like the
I,
Moxie show. I actually remember watching that, but there's like no
I don't
episodes
want to just
online.
put Teen Titans is my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably going to be in the top three. Enjoyed it, but I don't think it was my favorite. But I'll have to keep thinking about what was really my favorite. I really don't know off the top of my head what my favorite show was. I just have a bunch of. I have like a top six kind of scattered around, depending on what kind of day I'm feeling.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, favorite show SpongeBob because oh, good job, choice. It's like favorite cartoon on MTV. A lot of people are like, yes, Beavis and Butthead. It was always on. No, that was about it. I mean, oh, then they had Clerks when that was on MTV. That was
Oh yeah.
oh, wait, not Clerks. That was
That was on
the
Adult Swim, I think, for a
that was
while.
on for 2 weeks.
Yeah, for like
I like that
literally
show, but
2 weeks.
see, I like that show, but it ain't gonna make the top 10 because 4
Yeah.
episodes.
Uh
This was a. Did you have any more questions before I head out?
no, that was pretty much it. I was glad to have me on here, man.
Keep it pretty upbeat going on.
Yeah.
I give out some generic answers.
Yeah,
Like
I hope I wasn't too dry or too, I guess, I don't know,
you
uptight.
good? I did not. I never know how to really. I don't want to be over the top on someone else's podcast because you want to keep it kind of in a decent flow. You don't want
Yeah.
it to like over spew a bunch of correct. Some people be over the top, tell it is phony as hell. But I'm just kind of that guy. That's kind of how I am. I'm very enthusiastic. See, I just say something that's dumb. I'll just cover right. I'll just cover it up. Boom, right there.
Yeah,
Because that just keeps it going.
you don't try to put on this like air of intelligence or superiority or anything like that. You're just you. I like that a lot about you, man.
These confines of this Ed and Eddie episodes, so social structure really brought a very big horizon to the audience as a whole. You can see that Rolf is over here in the corner, waiting for his obligations to cross him when he makes the joke obligated about the chicken he has in his tool shed, along with the other four amongst him animals. You mean Ross going to make a joke about his chicken? Yes.
Yeah, that's basically how modern YouTube videos are now. It's just how can you flex your intellect about analyzing
Kevin's
some scene.
satire for saying the word dorks over and over again, for his reputation and repetitiveness of keeping his upper ground, of making the Eds feel beneath his atmospheric gratifications so that he can hook up with Naz for the high glory of being top dog in the neighborhood cul-de-sac.
You should do that. That's a good idea for a video. You're like just trying to be like analytical, but you're using all these words that aren't correct. That would be hilarious.
It's got this stratification of his head leans back when he runs. It's because the bone structure in his body is way too much to handle, and it can make his body lean over like a melted candle. This is problem with running with Ed. What the hell is underneath Double D's hat? Let's find out. This and that. I don't want to rhyme like Dr. Seuss the Cat in the Hat, but
That's that.
DeviantArt has shit on it that's fat. But
Oh,
there you go.
okay.
But
uh,
it's strong. I'm done.
yeah. All right. Well, it was nice talking with you, man.
Take care, man.
Okay. Well,
Stay off DeviantArt.
I will try. Well, that was the episode. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.